This podcast is for a mature audience and may be viewed as inappropriate or insensitive to some. Listener discretion is advised. The intention is to share conversation of like and unlike-minded individuals as they try to be the best them they can be in a life full of challenges, searching for love, acceptance, and positivity. Call 669-241-1422 and share yourself or catch up with Sweet Baby J for an anonymous face-to-face interview. Feel free to call in with questions, stories, thoughts, or anything you would love to talk about and share. Nothing is off the table when talking sweet with Sweet Baby J at 669-241-1422.
Ladies and gents and ladies, once again, you are here talking sweet with Sweet Baby J. We have the good Captain Hank here once again. You may remember him for the Final Four episode, and we have an update. Sir, what's going on in your life these days?
Well, nothing changed much. Yeah? So for the listeners who didn't know, I was diagnosed with cancer of the pancreas 3 months ago. And I'm dying. And yesterday I asked the doctor to engage the euthanasia procedure.
Wow.
And today, there's a second doctor, an independent doctor is coming by, and they ask you questions. So I passed, and so my euthanasia is now planned for next Friday, May 14th.
Wow. What made you come to this point? Like, what made you choose euthanasia?
I know the procedure. I know cancer, and I know the illness, how it develops. And so what really goes on is that you get increasingly tired, you feel increasingly miserable, and there's the pain. And so they can't cure you, but what they can do for you is to increase the painkillers. And the last couple of weeks they did this twice a week, but every time that the painkiller level is increased, you also feel dizzy. You can't think properly anymore, and your body has to get used to the new level. And you feel very miserable. And but also, the underlying cause is, of course, that the cancer is still spreading further. So the last couple of days, I had some very bad days, just lying there, just trying to get through the day. Last Thursday, I was lying in my bed in the afternoon, and I was feeling all these things, and I thought, okay, if I do nothing, I will not even make it to the end of this month. So I made a decision that I wanted to engage the euthanasia procedure, and so next Friday it will be executed.
That's one way to put it. Gosh,
I'm on death row, right?
Wow. Okay. Just from the last time we spoke till now, you said I'm on death row.
I'm on death row.
How has it been? Like, you knew that this day was coming. How have you been? How have your days been? Not just as far as the pain, but as far as the time that you've spent with your family, your wife, your kids, your friends.
It was perfect because when the oncologist told me that he couldn't cure me, and the only thing that they had to offer was the life-extending or palliative chemotherapy, I refused that. I didn't want that. And because they start immediately with it, and you feel very, very miserable from day one. And it won't end. So you will live a couple of months longer, maybe. But it's miserable months. And over the past 3 months now, and since I was diagnosed, I had a wonderful time. I had a lot of ups and downs. So I had a good day or a bad day or half a good day or a good evening or whatever. But we really had some good times. And I was still driving my bike. Even the other week I was driving my bike. I didn't know that at that time that it would have been my last time. But so I really enjoyed things still. So.
Is that what you spent most of your time doing? Just riding your bike and just spending time with family?
No, spending time with family and friends, but also because when you're sometimes you feel so bad that even a little conversation, you don't have the energy, simply don't have the energy for it. So maybe you could keep it up for 5 or 10 minutes and then you're just simply, your battery runs flat.
Do you now?
So it's that kind of...
do you rethink whether you should have taken the chemotherapy or any other type of... No?
Not a second, my friend. No.
Okay, so
not a second. Yeah, you know that I used to be a cat captain. It's part of their job to make decisions and stick with a decision, even difficult decisions. It's part of your job. And actually, I think all these things like not wanting palliative chemo, all these kind of things, I think I already figured out long before I got sick in the first place. So because these are things in my network, I had family, I had some people who died of cancer, and I saw the process, and then it makes you start think about what would I do if I was in this position.
Yeah.
So I think that I made a decision a long time ago already.
Did you have any talk with your wife before you decided to go with the euthanasia process?
Of course, but it was more that, I mean, my wife and I, we are married for 31 years now, next Tuesday, May 11. Yeah, my wife knows me, and I think that we, sometimes partners discuss these things among them. So I think that we have been there already also long before I got diagnosed. And she knows it, so of course I discussed it with her, and then she of course knew that this is my way of doing things. I wanted that, and she appreciates that too, of course.
So you have everything.
Now the time has come, and it's difficult, because it's a little bit strange knowing your date and time of your death. That is odd.
Yeah. And
it's not only for me, but also for everybody around me. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not afraid. I was my whole life. I was never afraid to die, but I was also not afraid to live.
So exactly. I was gonna ask you that part. You know, if you're not afraid to die, you can be afraid to live.
And also, I'm not religious, so I'm also not. Yeah, I have no idea what I should be afraid of. You see, because the procedure itself is very clear. So in the next Friday in the morning, there's a nurse coming, injection that you get. You actually get two, but so they do this by intravenous infusion. And then in the morning time, there's a nurse coming who puts this in my arm. And then later the doctor comes at the given time, and then she will put in injection. And so the first injection is basically an anesthesia, and like any other anesthesia, I know. I don't know if you have ever had that.
I have.
But if you have, for example, for an operation, and they usually put it on your mouth and they use gas, and then you have to count down to 10, and usually you don't reach 5, and then you're gone. And this is basically the very same. So they put you in a deep sleep. They put in, and once you're in this deep sleep within seconds, then the next thing is that they give you another injection, and that tranquilizes all the muscles, including your heart. And so that is, within minutes you're gone, and it's painless.
Wow! And you're doing this at your house?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Is that how you want to do it? Is that how your wife wants to do it?
Yeah, that is very much how we want it. I didn't want to go to hospital. And so this is exactly how we want it. It's strange, but this is, it can't get any better, I would say. Yeah, I mean, after that, I go anyway.
Yeah.
But they really put you out of your misery. So
as they say, put you out of your misery.
Yeah, but this is literally true.
Yeah. Wow. And you've been feeling miserable and tired for this past amount of time.
Yeah. Well, it's not all the time. Like I said, and it's a process, and it goes up and down. And so basically how you feel, but the magnitude also goes up and down. So you feel to the downside, I would say. And so you feel that the times that you feel good are getting less and less, and the time that you feel miserable are increasing.
Yeah.
And at some point, I always took a little bit less painkiller than they advised me, because I would like to keep some touch with my body.
Yeah.
And so my body tells me that it's time to make the call. Yeah, it's very clear. It comes naturally.
What have you said, or what are those lasting words that you would like to know for your children to have? Or what were those lasting words that you would like your friends and family to have for you?
I'm going to say that to them when it's time to speak my final words. They are here with me, so I can't tell you that right now. But one thing I told you in the last interview, I said, okay, there's the good side about cancer compared to car accident or any other thing like a heart failure where you instantly die. If somebody tells you you have cancer, you also get some time, and depending on the kind of cancer you have maybe a couple of years, and in my case a couple of months. But in this couple of months, or in this time that you really get, you still have time to speak out things and make arrangements and maybe say things that you never said and all. But like everybody around me, my closest friends and relatives, my next of kin, I don't have to tell them that I love them, because I did that all my life from the day they were born. So it's not that kind of things that you have to tell them.
I get you, man. I get you. You really, really 100% was here living your life. So, there's no minimal regrets.
I don't know. You lost me.
Not just as yet. Not just as yet, man.
6 days early.
Oh, no, brother. Oh, my goodness gracious. 6 days early.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. And my kids, they call it dad's tumor humor.
Tumor humor. Oh, man. Yeah. So did your family, they heard the other the episode that we did?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, of course.
How did they feel about it?
Yeah, they enjoyed it very much. Yeah.
Nice. I really
they
hope.
Also will enjoy this one.
I hope it's something that they have, an added piece of your history that they can always, return to and listen to. Just your laugh. I'm going to have to say you have a great laugh, brother.
Yeah, well, just before we lost connection, I was going to say that and the time that we spend, we do a lot of, and we try to keep it on the positive side. So we dig up a lot of sweet memories that we had, things that we've done, and we laughed a lot, and we are still making a lot of jokes and bring up sweet memories that we had, and there's a lot, and so that makes them also feel better.
Yeah, the beautiful, as you said, the beautiful thing about knowing when when it's time to punch out is that you have that opportunity to share these moments, say the things that you've probably never said, do the things that you always wanted to do. It's great when you can actually tell someone that you love them, or even tell them like, I thought you were a little bit of an asshole, but I get it. That's just who you are. Yeah, that's a great thing,
exactly man. That kind of stuff, man.
Bro, I don't even know what to say to you, man. I mean, I think you're incredibly brave for taking this on the way you are. I appreciate.
I'm not brave. I mean, you can call it brave, but I'm simply doing. I'm me still. Only I'm dying, and I still do the things that I do my way, like I've always done the things that I did my way, and it comes naturally, I would say. You could say it's a very popular song on funerals too. I did it my way, but it is really true. I do it my way.
You are 1,000% living that. Yes, it is true. You are doing it your way. What did the doctors ask you? What were some of the questions they asked you to see if you really wanted to go through this procedure?
Well, first of all, this is not just a doctor, and so these people are specially trained for these kind of interviews, and they have what it's really about is that they have to be convinced that you are 100% behind the decision that you made, and also because during the interview, my wife was also with me, and at some point, the doctor asked her to leave the room. And then he said, Henk, I know it, but I know it's not going on, but I have to ask you this question: are you being forced into this? And so this is one part of the official procedure. And I said, no, I could really convince him that it was really my call, but he knew already in advance. But he said, I have to do this. Mm-hmm. And so. Yeah, you have to be. They're not going to put down, let's say, healthy people and who are let's say don't want to live anymore. So there are rules and there are strict rules.
So there has to be some type of terminal situation. You can't just want to wake up one day and say,
exactly. Yeah, there has to be a terminal situation, and or a situation that you're really in pain and misery, and that they can't cure you anymore, and so that there is no outlook for improvement, and it would also be, and so then you're not terminal. Then, so if they just let you live, you would live on for maybe even years. But if you are in a very bad, terrible situation, health-wise, or maybe even mental-wise, I don't know, but you can also apply for it.
And this is in the Netherlands.
This is in the Netherlands, yes.
And it's legal. Do they make you pay up front?
It is legal. Say again?
Do they make you pay before you have the procedure?
No, but he did ask me about my insurance.
They want to make sure they get paid regardless.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Right?
Wow. Man, oh man. Hank, you're a great guy. You are an absolute great guy. Sheesh.
I don't know that, Jay, but like I said, everybody deserves to do these kind of things on his own terms, and not everybody is the same. And maybe I'm a little bit strange in that matter. I don't know. Sometimes like I built my own casket and all, and people find that odd. But yeah, it's me. I wanted to do that. I designed it, I built it, and it feels good. So it is really like I joked before. It suits me. So yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that there is no right or wrong in how you deal with it. And some people really,
it's just how you want to deal with it.
Yeah, but you see, some people are afraid or really hanging on and fighting and struggling to the last minute. And I could do that as well, but I don't feel that way. And so the way it's going now, and so now I have an appointment next Friday. I still don't know the time, but it will be late afternoon or late afternoon or late morning or early afternoon. And somewhere I will get an appointment, and at a certain time they will. Yeah.
Well, you want to know the time, because you don't want them to just bust in your house, sneak up on you, and do this. You might have something you want us to do in the morning.
But next Thursday, the doctor, our own doctor who was executing it, is visiting by, and he's visiting us again, and then we will adjust the time.
Are you going to have dinner with him, or or a drink? What?
No, it's her.
What was that?
It's a lady doctor.
Oh, well, are you what do you do the night before? Are you guys gonna have a party? Are you gonna, have a great meal and anything you want to eat?
No, well, the thing is, I'm on liquid food already for I think 6-7 weeks now.
Really?
I can't eat anything. Yeah, my intestines get blocked.
Wow.
I can't. It's just liquid food.
Well, if it's just liquid food, and then you're going to be doing this Friday, you might as well eat what the hell you want.
No, because once I start eating anything else than liquid, then I will be in great pain instantly.
Damn.
Yeah. This is exactly the pain that I ended up in hospital with when I was diagnosed.
Wow. Yeah. I get it.
The veals get blocked.
So what you're saying is that this is really no way to live.
I wouldn't say that. Perfect 3 months. And also, one of the things what I really appreciate is that because my kids are all grown up and in their late 20s, and my youngest son in his early 20s, they all have partners, and everybody they're living on their own, all of them. And of course, we get together every now and then we have a celebration or a birthday, or they're just coming by for a weekend or so. But this is very difficult. But now, since I was diagnosed, they've been here all the time, all of them. So we lived as a family with together on the one roof with each other, and that is so different than living together. So is so much different than going on a visit, for instance.
Yeah.
So you really have to live with each other, and everybody loved it, and they get to know each other, particularly the partners, and they get to know each other in a new way, and in a family setting.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's great value to all of them.
It brings everyone closer.
Anybody, but they also they realize that, and they appreciate it. Yeah. So it's a beautiful time. Really,
valuable moments.
Very valuable. Yeah. Priceless.
I'm gonna have to say so myself.
Yeah.
Hank, I know that you have limited energy, and I don't want to be the reason that it's all used up, bro. But
don't worry about it. I would tell you to shut up and.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, bro.
No,
I really appreciate you. I don't even know what to say as my possible last words to you. But hey, listen, it doesn't have to be. If you want to call me again, we could do it again. But.
I know that, yeah, but this will be my final interview,
bro.
Yeah,
I really appreciate you.
So now tomorrow afternoon, a lot of family and friends are just kiss and say goodbye, and then the rest of the week we will be with the family and the most intimate friends. That will be it.
When you showed me the picture of your casket before, it was just the carved out wood. Did you put anything in it, like some cushioning or something, or?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, Oh, okay, good.
Uh,
Did you paint it?
No, we didn't. No. It's for environmental sake.
You're a funny guy, man.
I have to think. Of course, I have to think about my grandchildren.
Yeah, there you go. It's all the environment.
It's just plain wood, almost no nails. Just
Nice.
and I'm happy with it. So we will pick it up on Monday, I think. Yeah, and start preparing it.
Hank, I appreciate you, man. Peace be with you.
Thank you.
You just enjoy these days, and in the afterlife, do all that you can to, I'm really wishing your family the best throughout this process, and I really hope they just continue to live as you would want them to.
Yeah, but and they will go through a difficult time, but there will be light at the end of the tunnel, and and they have so much memories, fine memories about their dad, and then they're going to miss me for it, but they're also going to take that with them for the rest of their life. And that's how we raised them. All this love, and we really, like anybody else, we really cared about our kids. We did everything what was good for them, and so they were when it was time to for them to fly out of the house and spread their wings. They had enough luggage to do this in a good way.
You gave them the tools.
And this is something we gave them the tools, and they are doing very well.
Nice. That's a beautiful thing. If they ever want to, speak after this process or anything, please feel free. Anyone can reach out. Anybody,
Yes.
I appreciate you and your family for the time, man.
Yeah, my daughter is also listening to this, and she's just gave me a thumbs up.
Tell her I'm giving her a double thumbs up.
All right.
Well, listen.
Thumbs up.
Follow the Instagram, Talkin Sweet Podcast. They can definitely reach out there. 669-241-1422. Reach out to the show. Text me. We can always do it. But, I don't even know. Give your daughter a hug for me and your wife. Give everybody a hug. And I appreciate their strength and the support that they're giving you through this process.
I will do all that on one condition.
Oh, we got a condition.
Yeah, we got one condition. You do that to all your listeners.
Gosh damn, bro. You're right. Listen, I'm going to give everybody a virtual hug. How about that?
and I would say to everybody who's listening to this podcast, people, tell everybody who you love, that you love them. Don't wait. And try to get everything out of life, what's in there. Because one day it's over, and you never know when that will be.
I appreciate you, bro. Stay great.
You too, Jay.
All right.
All the best.
You have a great day, man.
You too, Jay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's about it.